Live stream. My name is Carrot Slayer. Today I'm playing a game called Dark Souls 2: Scholar of the First Sin. I have played the game on my PlayStation 3 and I'm like pretty good at it. So I would hope that you guys would want to see a good nice run through of the game. It'll take me a little while because I'm not a speedrunner, but if you come to enjoy watching the game, or you really like this game and you want to buy it soon, Dark Souls 2 or the DLC, which is called The First Sin, you can join me through PlayStation 4 and I'll help you out if I can. Do know that the game does run off of levels, so if I'm higher than you in soul memory by a lot and rank, there's a possibility we will not be able to play, so keep that in mind. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, drop in the chat, and let's go with the gameplay. I have played the game, of course. I am level 44 on PlayStation 4, but I'm like level 200 something on PS3, so provided that people probably have never seen the gameplay, I'm going to start another character, new game.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. like a moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
So as you guys have seen through that video, I pretty much have became a hollow. Hollow pretty much means like zombified human, which zombie, so it lowers your health and it makes it to where you need to use a human effigy, which you won't be able to get until you talk to people later in the game or till later. Right now I'm headed toward a place called, well, actually I don't even know the name of the thing, I'm sorry. But it's basically a hut with these 3 old hag ladies, and they have like a maid that is there with them that does stuff for them. I'm not sure if this is too loud for you guys, so, I'll cut it down, I guess, like this. I'll cut that down about half, that down about half, and that down about half. Another cutscene. I'm gonna be quiet, okay?
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
My name is going to be something, I would think, not my real name, but something that would sound, I guess, tough, I would say. So, I can go with my favorite character. I played Borderlands 1 and 2, so I'm gonna go with my favorite character of all time, Brick. Which is the Berserker. So, he's that big tough guy. The big one, like, he's like, I would say the second or third person you'll see in Borderlands 1 that his special power is Berserker and he goes crazy. Yes, I'm gonna name my guy Brick.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing.
Bohemian effigy.
Effigy. Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Looks more like a rag doll, but you know. So I would say for this playthrough, I'm always a warrior, so I'm definitely not gonna do warrior. I would do deprived, but I literally would be playing this game for like decades. Not literally, but it would take me forever because I'd have to go from level 1 all the way up. I would do explorer, but explorers, So knight's got a good amount of health, but swordsman's got 2 swords, so but the strongest one of them all swinging wise and weapons is bandit, but the strongest one power wise is warrior. So I guess I'll do knight. I don't die that much, so I don't need a human effigy. Healing wares. Yeah, I'll do healing wares. Gender is man. Okay, build. I'm kind of a bigger dude, so about that big. I don't have that much muscle on my body like that. Well, actually, no, I'm making my guy supposed to be like Brick, so Brick's like that. Huge. Okay, Brick has hardly no hair. But I can't. That looks stupid. I mean, Brick doesn't have that type of hair, though. But, I'll go with that. He has, like, this kind of silverish hair. Where, like, not dark. It's not black. Okay, so I'll go black, but I'm gonna raise up the color. So I'll raise it. Oh, wait, no, it has to be kind of darker. So, you know what? I'll just say something like, I'll go with that. His eyebrows, I guarantee his eyebrows are gonna be like pretty thick. So that, if he had any, which I don't know. Black, his eye color, I think it's brown. He doesn't have a beard, so he doesn't have a tattoo on his face. So, advanced settings. I'm gonna go age, I'm gonna lower young, I don't know why. Okay. Hormone, he's definitely man. Nothing else really to change. Well, maybe, yeah. Okay, his head isn't that huge, so I'll give him that. Okay, and let's go.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Alright, I start in here. If you go upstairs, there's a treasure chest. Don't worry, you don't have to hit it. To the people who have actually played the game before, which, like I said, I think they would figure this one out too. It's a human effigy. There's nothing else in here. If you talk to her a million times, she's not gonna do anything really for you. But if you go out that way, right here, about that door, and you kill the troll up there, and then you go down this path, and you kill the troll all the way down there, there's two of them. She'll give you a ladle. It's pretty pathetic, but hey, if you want to collect it, that's up to you. I've never wanted the ladle because it's defective and useless. Here's a torch and a nameless soldier soul. Oop, swung one too many times. Oh, lost undead. Well, it's close enough. In PS3, that's not lit, but if you have a petrified something, you can go through that door, and you'll go through all these enemies. They're not even that strong at all. You can defeat them in deprived. You go all the way up there, and these bird things say, smooth, smooth, give me silky, and you'll leave the petrified something for a couple seconds or so. I think 4 or 5. And you wait for them to finish, and then you pick it up, and there's chances sometimes that you'll get a demon great hammer, and I've never seen this before, so I'm gonna hit it. Oh, examine. The statue blocks the way. You would need a fragrant branch of yore to do that, which it's not worth it, so I wouldn't do that. Sorry, just adjusting my headset here. Here we go. I play a variety of different games, so if you would like to see something besides Dark Souls 2, I own Ark, Survival Evolved, The Crew, not 2, just The Crew. I know about this secret passageway too. I own, Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. So if you have Diablo 3, the game, not Reaper of Souls edition, I won't be able to play with you. I have Farm Sim 17. I have the Big Bud Pack and the Platinum Expansion Pack, or whatever you want to call that. I gotta think about all the other games. Give me 1 second after listening what she says. I own Dead Island Riptide, and that's all the games I have right now that I am able to do multiplayer with. Now if you want to see me just stream a game and not play with me, or just sit there and watch or whatnot, I have Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, and I have Skyrim, but I've never played Skyrim, so that'd be a blind playthrough, and I don't think I would want to do a blind playthrough unless you guys are willing to watch it. Here's a Titanite shard. You open it, there's nothing, it's not gonna hurt you. You use them, they're pretty much like your upgrading stones, if you want to call them that, and you need 3 of them to, my fault, you only need 1 to upgrade your weapon. Some weapons you can't, but this weapon that I have in my hand, broadsword, you can use 1 Titanite shard and it will upgrade it to +1, which will give it a little more damage and a little defensive. I think I'm correct. I don't know for sure on the defense part, but yes, it increases your attack, and it makes it to where you can swing harder and do more damage. If you get 2 more Titanite shard after upgrading it to the first +1, you get 2 more Titanite shards, and you can upgrade it to +2, 3 Titanite, +3. But it's not 4 Titanite shard to get it to +4. It's a large Titanite, and you need to get 6 of them to go to 7, or no, 6. My fault. It's 6. So the first large Titanite upgrades it from +3 to +4. 2 Titanite, 4 to 5. 3 Titanite, 5 to 6. And then you need a Titanite chunk, which is not easy to find, but I would hope that you're not upgrading more than 1 or 2 weapons to +10, because Titanite chunks don't just pop up on the ground that you can pick up on a norm. But Titanite shards you can just get from that guy over here. You can get a regular Titanite shard from him, and he has 10 of them, but they're gonna be expensive for people who just start the game out and don't know what they're doing. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help people out to find things that they may not have seen before. She's pretty much your level up lady. You need souls to level yourself up. It gets expensive after a while. She talks too much. Basically, if you want to upgrade your Estus Flask, you need to get these things called Estus Flask shards. But anyway, back to the level up part. To level up, you require, the first time from level 13 to 14, you require 948 souls. And then it gets more expensive over time. At level 200 or something like that, like over in that area, it's like 100,000 souls or so, maybe 120,000, something like that, to upgrade once. And considering most enemies give you like 4 or 5, some enemies give you 1,000. So like 400, 500, sometimes 1,000. It's kind of not easy to level up. And I'm on my 5th or 6th playthrough, which means I've beat the game 5-6 times, and I'm only level 200, and the max level's 838, because 99 times a certain number is 838 is just, I guess that's how the game wants it to be. Even though you could, if you wanted, not grind on every one of them, you could just like do strength and dex and health and endurance instead of doing faith, attunement, and all that. But however you want to play the game. I'm preferably a strength guy. I don't feel like casting spells. It seems kind of like you're not with it. Like, well, I need to cut this down a little more. I'm sorry. It's just a little loud in my ears. So, oops, screen. Sorry, game. Cut it down even more. Sorry if you guys can't hear anymore. It's really loud in my ears. But if you go down this plank right here, you can get a human effigy again. But anyway, back to the thing. If you want to cast spells, more than likely you're not going to want to be able to swing like a weapon of mass weight or a high amount of strength. Like if you just want to cast spells, it's like your main, but if your weapon breaks or like you run out of spells or whatnot, like you can run out of spells, then yes, I would prefer to use like, you know, a weapon and upgrade yourself like that. But if it's me helping, I would say do one or the other. I wouldn't do both. Or you can split it down the middle and do half and half, but I wouldn't like focus on mainly one and try to do the other. I would do half. Like if your strength needs to be the same as your intelligence and your faith, if that's what you want to do. Now for me, no, I don't do that. That seems very time consuming, so I'd prefer just to not throw spells. Now stuff like armor and whatnot, you can put it on, but it's quite weak in the beginning of the game. But if you can get lucky with a friend of yours, if you have friends that are real good at this game, you get weapons that are like omega powerful starting out, and you can get friends to like help you, but they get souls, so it's like it's a win-win. So whether or not they are good or not, or like you are or whatnot, and you're joining someone else, you get souls no matter if you attack anything or if you kill anything. You get souls, but you don't get souls from like the enemies that they attack. Like if like a guy joined me and he killed that ogre, and he was not like, I'm the leader or like the main person, like I summon him in and he kills the ogre, I get souls, so does he, but he gets more of the souls than I do because of the fact that he killed it and I didn't. But if he doesn't kill the boss and I do, he still gets souls for it, but he doesn't get as many souls as I would because I killed the boss. Now, if he killed the boss, he would get the same amount of souls that I would because of the way it works. It's like whoever killed it gets the souls, but they get split kinda, but it's not evenly. Now, say for example, there's two bosses, like two people, he kills one and you kill the other. It's the same as killing one boss. Doesn't matter if you killed both of them. Whoever killed the first boss, that killed the second, or does not kill a second, gets souls anyway. So it's like you don't even have to kill a boss as the person who got summoned, and you'll still get souls. Whoever, kills them, gets the most souls, though. I apologize if I confuse someone. If you have any, if you want me to, explain it better, I'll explain it better, right now. Matter of fact, after I'm done killing these, I'll explain it better. I'm not going to kill the ogre because he's way too strong right now. For my guy right now, at least. Ooh, I missed. Dang it, why do I swing twice? I don't like this controller. Ooh, get out the way. I won't die. Life gem. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright, here I'm about to explain it better. Just give me a second here to kill him. And then kill him. Okay. And then... is there any more around here? So far. Okay. Here's how I can explain this. If you drop a soapstone down, okay? A soapstone doesn't matter what large, small, or whatnot, right? Only those two work for this, okay? If you drop one of those down and I summon you, you are now basically a shade or a phantom in my world, so which means anything can hurt you, but if you die it does not affect my physical gameplay. It doesn't make me start over, but you have to throw down your soapstone again, but you don't go hollow. Now if I die while I summon you, you go, but I go hollow. I die and I'm hollow, so you can go back to your world with no damage the way that you set it down, and I go back to my world and I have to use a human effigy. Now, to the boss part of that. If I summon you into a battle, okay, and you kill, let's say, a random boss, okay, let's say you kill the Giant Lord, which never mind, you can't, so it doesn't count. Dang it, sorry, random one. Alright, Dragon Slayer, the old Dragon Slayer, right? Okay. If you kill Dragon Slayer, okay, you get a lot of souls, but I get a lot of souls too. Even if I hit him or not, I still get souls. Now, I would get a lot more souls if I killed him by myself. If I had no help from a physical person. But if I summon, AI, and Advanced Intelligence, if I summon AI, Masterless Glencore, which is right next to Dragon Rider's place, which is very difficult to summon him in because there's a hammer guy up the stairs, and there's a samurai right down the stairs, and then there's a white knight. It's a small itty bitty white knight. So it's almost stupid to summon him in unless you got all the enemies killed, but other than that I wouldn't summon him in. He's quite horrible in the second time around. If you summon him and you use him for killing the Dragon Rider, then when you use him the second time to do Dragon Slayer, he's not very strong. He's not weaker, he's just not that good. I've never had a problem beating Dragon Rider, even when I never played the game before. I've never had an issue beating Dragon Rider. But if any of you guys wanted to add me on PlayStation 3, throw it down in the chat and I'll add you. and whatnot on my PlayStation 4 because they're both working, and I don't have my PlayStation 3 up right now. I have to unplug this PlayStation 4 and do all the wiring, and it's almost too much to do just like right now. So I'm gonna say whoever wants to like join me or play with me on PlayStation 3 that's around the same level, I forgot to mention that, around the same level, like within 10 levels, can join me. My soul memory is hideous though. My soul memory is like a lot, because I've pretty much spammed the Giant Lord. I've spammed the Giant Lord, and my soul memory is probably every bit of 8 or 9, maybe 10 million. So I don't know. I don't know if that's high or not, but I would think that's high because I've killed the Giant Lord like 9 times. So my effigy level on his bonfire is like 10. So that means he's supposedly, I don't know how this really works, but I would think it's 10 times harder every time. But yeah, if he steps on me once, I'm dead. So it's kind of like he's OP good, like strong wise, but he's not strong enough to where if I attack him that it's gonna like affect me too much. Like if I hit him with my strongest weapon, it doesn't dent him, but it doesn't cause my life to go in danger where he steps on me and I die. Like my weapon weighs 35 pounds, which is quite heavy for the weapon in the game. I would think it's pounds, so, but 35, it's at the bottom of every weapon. It's like a number. I own it's called a Smelter Demon Hammer. Okay? It you can only get it if you have the DLC, or unless you have a friend who has the DLC. But the game is very, I guess, selective on if they want to let you get the weapon or not. But you have to beat these not bosses, sorry. They're kind of like mini bosses, but they're not like too strong. You just defeat them in the in that part of the game, and sometimes they'll drop that weapon. But other than that, that weapon's the strongest weapon that I have found in the game so far. Naturally, now modding, of course, the Ancient Dragon Sword does way more if it's modded than that one would, because the Ancient Dragon Sword, when you swing it, it's got like this circle recoil thing, and it does like, when it's modded, it does like 6,000 damage or something like that. Like it's just instant kills you. That's a soapstone. My fault, I didn't mean to step over it. But here, I'll step close to it. Oh wait, I can't really get... Okay, see how it has that person? It shows me what the person looks like. But if I go to summon them, sometimes if someone gets there before me, it'll say failed to summon. But, you know, I'm not really that much of a person to summon, and I would prefer that I don't get any kind of help because of the fact that, you know, it's something... Not many people just want to get helped. Like, when they're trying to do a playthrough, unless it's their friends, like, I don't want a random person helping me out. Here's a bonfire. It's like a save point, but you don't really save here. It's more like it's a checkpoint, but it's save point, checkpoint. So, like, if you end the game but you're at a bonfire, you'll be at the bonfire. But if I go up the stairs and I end right here, I'll end right here. Like, I'll end where I was just at, like, wherever, whatever. Now, the game will play tricks on your mind, okay? So, like, it says door's locked, right? I'll click it again. It says it's locked. An easy way to get through this is just swing at the door. Like, not all doors will do this, but this is the only door that I've found so far. Just keep swinging at it, or it'll bust down. It gets super dark in here. So if I were you, I would do this. I would get... I don't even have it. Never mind. It's called a flame butterfly. I forgot you won't be able to get one until later on in the game. Talk to her. Okay. Maybe she might have one. No. Never mind. She doesn't have one. I'm sorry. It's been a while. Sorry. Okay. I don't have any in here. So, light torch. So I'll just do a torch. I thought I would have a flame butterfly. Ooh, 2 summoning stones. Well, that's cool. Oh, something before I go upstairs. There's explosive barrels on the other side of this wall. You won't be able to see them. Nope, you won't be able to. Don't use a torch. If you can, get a firebomb and go right here and just throw it. Just throw it dead at the wall. There's a chance it can blow up. It's a pretty good chance. If it doesn't work the first time, move over a little bit. Kind of to the right. Don't go on the corner. Go kind of like center almost. Throw it and it should explode, but it doesn't do too much to you. This is a gem thing. It gives you like Titanite. See? 2 Titanite. So now I can upgrade my weapon to +3. Well, not +3, sorry, +2, because I don't have 3 other Titanite. My fault. I'll show you how that works in a second here. I just need to collect things. A hand axe and a radiant life gem. A hand axe is pretty strong. See how this door opens too? That's crazy. He's alive, but he's gonna stay on the floor. Watch this. Ready? I'll try to keep his body flowing. See? Watch. Ready? When I get so far from him, see? He revives. It's a trolling type thing. Like, you think it's dead, and some weapons, when you swing, it'll hit right on them, but they won't move. So then when you go to open this chest, he'll hit you and kill you. Dark Souls is full of those trolls. They've got see? Like, it's trolling. They know that you want that item up there. It's a divine blessing. It's pretty pathetic unless you stand still and have no enemies near you. But to put out the torch, you could just directional button, and there you go. Sorry if I'm really not that good of a streamer. It's I haven't been able to stream too much. I've been busy just literally working and just being stupid, I guess. I changed my name from Rage and Beast Mode to Carrot Slayer because I find it easier for anyone who wants to add me or subscribe to me, which not many people so far, but I'm not hating. But I changed my name because it's a lot easier to spell Carrot Slayer, or even remember Carrot Slayer, than Rage and Beast Mode, because I've typed in my name on the thing, Rage and Beast Mode, like twice, and I've gotten more than one person, so I don't want my subscribers to be confused on which one is he. Like, Carrot Slayer, I haven't seen any other Carrot Slayer. Now, if there is, I'll put a picture up there one day, but I haven't really been able to because I am technologically stupid. Like, I am technologically stupid. Like, I can play a game all day long and figure out how to play it, but I don't really know how to, like, put my name up on the screen and put this, like, sub count thing like some people do on, like, games. I don't know how to do any of that. All I know how to do is just click the button, share it, and broadcast and stuff like that. I'm not too crazy about trying to figure out how to do that stuff because it's not really worth it. I don't want people to donate money to me unless they really want to, and even then, I'll be honest with you, all I'm gonna do with it is just buy another game. Now, if I was making, like, you know, a bunch of money, like if I was making $70, $80, which is not a bunch, but it adds up after a while, considering I have a job too. But if I was making like $70 a week, then yeah, I would. Oh, I'm dead. Nope. Oop, my fault. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to say that. I am dead. Never mind. He got me. But if I was making like let's say from YouTube just $70 a month, which really doesn't sound like a lot, but if you think about it, like if you're just playing games and you're making $70, that's like win. That's win right there. But if I made that much money, I would probably invest into something like a computer, maybe a computer, or like I'd throw that money toward like paying for something that I really, really want that's not exactly cheap, or something that's long term I want. Oh, you can burn human effigies at a thing, by the way, but I don't need to. It prevents people from invading you, but being hollow does too. So it's like, don't burn a what's it called, a human effigy, unless you're not hollow. Like, if you're not hollow and you don't want to be invaded, human effigy, burn it for 30 minutes, man. Now, if you have like friends or whatnot that just absolutely like don't know how to play, and you summon them in, you have to be unhollowed, so you have to be human, but that will destroy it. Because if the person who invades you guys stabs all you guys and kills you, he gets, I believe he gets 3 tokens of fidelity, I believe, or something from you. Now, if you invade them, I think you get something, but if you're an invader, you do not heal. Like, you can heal through, like, I think life gems, I would assume, but you can't drink from a Estus flask. Now, Estus flasks are pretty good when you're in, like, a jam. So here, I'll show you how good they are. Here, I'll jump. Oh, wait, I'm about to die. Yep, dead. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I have a lot less life than I thought I did. But if you jump and you manage to survive, and you drink human effigy, not human effigy, sorry, Estus flask, it gives you a decent amount of life pretty quick. But it's not gonna, like, be there. Like, you can't just chug it like gulp, gulp, gulp. Like, you have to, like, gulp, gulp, gulp. Like, it doesn't work that well. I can't really chug it, like, because I don't have more than one. But if I was to be able to chug it, you'd see that you can't chug it, like, real quickly. But it does give you a lot of life quickly. Man, how do I show you that it doesn't really help? Okay, here's how you get your souls back. You get it. It doesn't unhaul you, it just gives you back your souls. Here. Okay, that didn't really do much either. Okay, get off. Okay, there you go. Now, ready? Okay, well, dang, that didn't. Okay, let him hit me. Let him hit me. Okay. Okay, now that I've lost a decent amount of life, okay, here we go. Alright, let's do this. Okay, now that we're kind of in a safe spot for right now, watch this. Kind of quickly, and it gave me back all that life I lost. But it's not, like I said, it's not effective. And see, if they attack you on the ladder, they have to hit you twice. Now, if one hits you and then the other hits you, I think it counts. But apparently I just got away with 2 hits, so I'm good. If there's enemies around, or an invader or anything like that, any person, like real person, you can't sit at a bonfire, bonfire. It doesn't work. But yeah. Now that I'm here, I would love to kill the giant, but I now know why I wasn't really playing the game before. Because once you play the game, like, with a new character for the first time, you're like, yes, okay, this is cool. But when you play it over and over and over again, it's not like, you know, it's not boring. Like, I love playing this game, but it's like you underestimate yourself. Like, you're like, man, I can't live. And then whenever you actually, like, get through it, you're like, yes. Oh, by the way, if you talk to him, his name's Pate. If you talk to him, he'll give you a soapstone. See? That's the big one. To anyone who wants to know how to get the big soapstone, that's how you get it. Now, this is going to be the tricky part. These barrels explode. So, if I were you, I would do this. Okay? Go up here. I mean, it's not tricky if you know how to play the game. Like, if you're a starter, like someone who's never played before, then perfect. But over there, wrong way. But down there, I don't have to point, but down there, here, I'm about to show you. Oop, I can't even hold it. Okay, bolts. Okay, that X went away, so it's going to be fully functional. Okay, got to get closer to the edge. See that guy down there? I wouldn't worry about him. I would worry about these guys right here, because they're going to throw firebombs. They can't hit you from up here. See, they don't even, it's like they don't even see you. Now, you can press L1 or on Xbox, I would think it's LT, I would think. But anyway, the button on the left, on the top of the controller, on both of them, the top button on the left, like, there's on PS4, it's L2 and L1. L1 you hold it, and it lets you do that. R1's to shoot, R2 does nothing. It's your secondary bullets. So, I wouldn't do that. Now, if you have that fear that you might die from, like, this height, which I don't think I will, so I'm gonna try this. Okay, that would kill a man, but, you know, Okay. So, now that there's no enemies around that are going to be throwing fire bombs, I would do this if I were you. I would see if you have anything magical and throw it so that it will destroy the barrels, kind of. Oh, wait, I didn't get close enough. There he goes. Wait, I didn't even get okay. Wait. Kind of destroys the barrel like that, and it hits him, or you could just let them stab it, or just hit it, or whatnot. Now, if you're speed running, of course, PS4 would not be the ideal speed run for Dark Souls 2 because there's so many new enemies that get in your way and that stand between you and beating the game. But if you just want to, like, have fun, I would still say PS3 better, but, you know, I'm not hating. PS3, there's enemies in there, but they're not exactly, like, powerful, you know? Like, they're there, but they're not there to, like, just irritate you. Like, these enemies that you have all around are irritating you. Like, there's a turtle all the way up on the other elevator. So, but there used to only be an archer. So, if you kind of catch what I'm saying. Pate's soapstone will pop up here after, but watch, ready? When I kill him. Watch this, ready? Okay, watch this. This is how the human effigy works, now that I can show you. It works just like this. You click it like this, and his thing pops up. Now, there's another person down here, but I'm not going to summon them. There's good and there's bad to having big and small soapstone. The small soapstone, you only last a couple minutes or so. So you last a boss fight if you're not, you know, just doing like 2 damage, like if you're not just punching with your fists. But it's good because it's easy to find. Well, it's not easy to find. I find it easier to find. Well, actually, they're both about equal hard to find. Because, well, no, because you'd have to kill the giant to get that soapstone. Yeah, you'd have to kill a giant to get that one, unless you, of course, hit him in the door with some weapon. But this one, you have to go through a lot of enemies, and I don't think you would talk to him. So, whichever one you get, they're both beneficial. It sucks to have this one because I don't think you go away. Like, it takes forever to get someone to go away with that. But you can kick them out. So, like, if you use this thing right here, this right here, provided someone joins, you can kick them out. Now, you can't kick out invaders. You can't kick out dragon guys that I think of. But any summoners that you summon in, that you can kick them out by using that, and it just kicks them out. But just know that some people will troll you by doing that. Like, they'll summon you in, and when you get to the boss fight and you do a lot of damage, they'll kick you out. It's happened to me twice that I've played this game, though. And it'll be like a real big boss, too. Like, I was doing like 700 damage on one boss. Like, I was doing a good amount of damage, and I was almost through, and the boss name was, I think it was Vestald or something like that. Like, I was doing a good amount of damage to him, and he got down to about 10-15% health, and the guy kicked me out, and he swung 2 times and killed him, and I ain't getting no souls for it. So, if I were you, I would not, you know, just be careful who you throw a soapstone down for. Like, if you think they're gonna be cheeky or like crazy or something like that, or they're gonna be or troll you or whatnot, just kick yourself out. You can use this too to get yourself out of here. Like, if you go to someone's world and they don't kick you out, you can kick yourself out by using this too. But anyway, here's the boss. I'm taking everything out of my pockets because I don't need it. Not yet, of course. I ain't mean literal pockets, but you know. I'm gonna use this. No. I'm gonna use this weapon because it's way stronger. That weapon. I don't need anything else. I just need healing wares, and I need these 2 things. Cutscene. It's got no actual speaking to it, but it's just the giant waking up, practically. He does step on you, see? Ready? He does step on you. But if you get it at a good... Ooh, I missed. If you get him at a good angle, like when he goes to swing, like that, you can just chop at his leg. But then, of course, he'll step on you. Now, he can do both legs. See? Even if you kind of move out of the way, it sometimes will... It'll mess up sometimes. Ooh. 160. Ooh, come on, wrong leg. Wrong leg. Ooh, see? Oh, I need to get this. I've never died from him. Like, I mean, I think I... Nah, I don't think I have, because this is so easy of a boss. There he goes, he's ripping his arm off, so I can do some good damage. Now I'm gonna move out of the way. He's about to swing his hand, just like that. He moves back, just like that. See, I just killed him. So, yeah, now that soldier key, you use the soldier key and you can get to that room that I had to use my weapon on. You can get up there and you can use that key. Now, something I want to tell you guys real quickly. If you get the large soapstone, for humans, like people that play the game, real people, you can throw your soapstone anywhere within that area, and as long as the boss is within the area of it, like if you go to where the Dragon Rider's at, if you go up and you go to the first bonfire you'll see, which is going to be like on the right, kind of down some stairs and whatnot. If you go there, you can place your soapstone there, and you can help people kill both Dragon Rider and Dragon Slayer. But you'd have to throw your soapstone more than once. But if you play with like people who go this route first, the giant and the pursuer. If you kill the pursuer on that, there's like a little ladder. Here, I'll walk by it to show you where it's at. Okay. See, but there's a turtle, see? He's a big turtle. Wait, oop, dang, where'd he go? Here, I'll show you what the turtle looks like. Is he? Yeah, he's right there. See him coming up a little bit? There he is. Now, he is quite retarded. He does swing at you, so be warned, he does a lot of damage. But here's, oop, no, come on, get out the way. Alright, let me go up the ladder, come on. Go! Speedy Gonzalez up in this thing, man. Anyway, if you go right here, oop, dang it, I forgot I didn't blow it up. Oh yeah. So I gotta go all the way back around. Okay. I could fall down and not die. Okay. Oh, I almost died. Another one. Okay. Anyway. I'm about to show you this, and then I'm going to quit and do another game. I don't think this game is catching enough, publicity, if that's the word I want to use. Like, people like this game, but I don't think that people quite have my thing subscribed to, so my channel. He's the one right here. This is the only time you can beat up a boss, this kind of boss, and you can have a friend kill both this guy and the giant, but you have to beat him up here, otherwise it doesn't count, because he's not considered a boss up here. He's considered just a really tough enemy. Like, for a boss, the life would be at the bottom where my feet are at, and whatnot. Now, I have died from him plenty of times. He's very OP. Very. Look at this, ready? Just his swing does so much damage. See? That's one, that's two, and then he slams his weapon down. Now, if he happens to he does this move where his sword like that color, that kind of bluish purple, that means that if he stabs you, you turn hollow and he gets red eyes and becomes like so much stronger. And his weapon is very surprisingly strong, so you know, you can get his weapon in the game, but you just can't, you know, do anything like with it. Like, it doesn't really do much. Like, if his weapon did the amount of damage that it would have done to a human that it does from him, his weapon would be like the #1 weapon on the game. But see, look at this, and then he does that spin attack thing. Now, considering I've only I have to get out of here. I have to let my life charge. He does this float thing too. Ooh, don't hit me again. Do not hit me again. I'm good at this. No. Alright, here we go. What? I thought I was out of your thing. Do not hit me. I'm dead. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the information on the game, I guess. I know it's pretty you know, because I'm not really sure 100%. Like, there's a couple things that I was like, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I can't really say yes 100%, but I have played the game a lot, and I know the answers to a lot of these. It's just like PS4 has different ones. Like in PS3, I don't remember if she does or not, but I'm sorry again, I'm not 100% sure, but I think she sells those butterfly they're flame butterflies, and they light your torch on fire. But you know, now PS4 does let you buy these from her and that from her, but other than that, everything else is the same. You get human effigies, life gems, amber herb, firebomb, witch urn, throwing knives. You get the Pharos lockstone, but you don't get that. But you do get Leningrass key. Leningrass is the blacksmith that tells you, hey, you need to get a key because this lady took it from me. Now, if you buy a bunch of stuff from her, she'll eventually give you a covetous serpent ring, which gives you a lot of souls. Like, not a lot, but a lot for people who play the game, like, later on, because it boosts so much. It's like a decent chunk. And there's a guy who wears this kind of yellow dress-looking thing in Majula. Here, I'll show you where he's at before I leave. If you kill him and you take all his stuff, it's like Tesla Dora. If you kill him, you get a percentage more souls for everything you kill. Like, instead of getting 50 souls, you get like 60 souls or 70 souls. It's not that much because the game doesn't want you to be exploring, glitching, harming, or you know, whatever to the community. But there are plenty of cheaters, hackers, everything out there. Like, I would call myself not a hacker, glitcher, but I would call myself a exploiter. Like, I break stuff by like, I'll save everything from the game. It's not really cheating, it's not exploiting, but it's more like oops, sorry, here, why did I go up here? I'm sorry. Like, if you get a bonfire Centric, you've not beat the game. Like, in my opinion, that if you're good at the game, if you get a bonfire Centric, you have beat the game right then and there. Because once you destroy like a real simple boss and you bonfire Centric something, dude, you get way more souls. Like, you get not like a lot more, like not 1 million, but like you get like the first time you kill Dragon Rider, I think you get like 15,000 souls plus his soul, which is 6,000. I think you get like 16 or 17,000, so only 2,000 more for the second time you kill him, but he's a lot more difficult to beat. But like I said, I do like this cheating type thing, but it's not cheating, it's more like using the environment. If you run to the side of that circle, dude, he'll lunge and he'll fall in and die instantaneously, and you get 16,000 souls within 7-8 seconds within playing the boss battle. But anyway, here, if you kill him, he loses a lot of life. Takes him a second. But here, One more time. One more time. There we go. But if you read the if you read the information on him, that's my fault. See, increase the number of souls acquired. Ooh, let's put them all on. It looks retarded, okay? It really does look stupid. But hey, if you take your weapon out of the equation and you just run around like this, and the reason I say take your weapon out of the equation, because if you have like a weapon in your hand, like this, hold on, I'll get two better good ones. Like this, if you have like weapons in your hands, it makes it seem like, you know, like that you're not fighting. Like if, I don't know how to explain this, like hold on. If you use your hands and you battle with this, I guess it puts you in a better position, like, to fight, because of the way that it is. It's like, on PS3, it made it where I was attacking quicker. Like, it made it seem like I was attacking quicker, is what I'm saying. Like, without weapons, if you take weapons out of the equation, you attack, like, a lot quicker. In my opinion, like, I've noticed that you attack a lot quicker, but on this, it doesn't seem like you attack quicker. Like, I'm pressing them all, I'm pressing, like, twice, and now, it's, yeah, delayed swing. Running's delayed, too. So, I think it's just, you know, me, I don't know, but to me it seemed like that, you know, my guy was swinging faster in PS3 when he had this robe thingy on, because of the weight. Like, it's a whole lot lighter than wearing 7.7 pounds, but you do get less armor. Now, let's put a thingy on. Now, I wish I was able to stream on my PS3 so I could show you guys, like, what I'm talking about, but I've never really been able to figure out how to do anything like that. But if I could stream from my PS3, that'd be cool. If any of you guys could, like, explain it to me, that'd be awesome. But anyway, hope you guys have a nice day watching on YouTube. I'm going to start up another game in a second here. I don't know what game it's going to be, so I'll write it down on the name of the game I'm playing. But until then, this might be another game I keep playing for a while, but this would be something that you guys would have to say yes or no to. So, if you guys would like to see this game played on this channel, please let me know, yes or no. I would gladly play this game. I have no problem playing it. But until then, have a great one. Bye.